Hey there folks, welcome 24th of May. I got a new t-shirt to show you. Seize the clay. Seize the moment. Yeah. Latest t-shirt, keep practicing. Seize the clay, check it out. You can buy it in my Etsy shop. Okay, just want to show you that quickly. What else? Yeah, I've got a few things to show you. Somebody asked me about tap centering after my last video, and so I thought I would. Basically, this video is 3 pottery tips, 1 health tip, and the t-shirt, which you've already seen. So, let's have a look. Whoa. And we're listening to my friend Greg Brown. So, here's a tip for you. These are bat pins. You don't actually need them for most of the pots you're going to throw, unless you're going to be throwing a bigger piece of where you need a bat, like a flat plate, or some larger piece where you can't lift it off. Then having a bat is useful. But for just about everything else, making tea, coffee mugs, pitchers, whatever it happens to be, you do not need to use bats, okay? And you can take these wretched things, unscrew them, and remove them. All right? In the event that you need to use bats, then you can put them back. But it's actually better, I think, to throw off the wheel head than to throw off a bat. That's just my personal take on it. We in a picture? Yeah, okay. So, that was one tip. What was the other tip I was going to show you? Oh yeah. Invest in a mirror, okay? You can mount it on the side of your wheel, all right? And it'll enable you to be able, it'll enable you to see the pot, you see. You get the sideways view of the piece that you are working on. You'll find it a fantastic throwing aid, and I highly recommend it. If you haven't tried it, bust out your money and invest $2 or $3, get yourself a cheapo mirror like that, okay? Now, that comes on to my third tip, which is how to tap center. I get asked this quite a lot, because people see me trimming and they don't see lumps of clay here, here, and here to hold the pot onto the wheel head. What I should do is actually, let me just first demonstrate. So what is the trick of tap centering? There's no real, it's a knack, let's say. You know what I mean by a knack? So you're just going to start tapping it like this. Okay, little taps, little quick taps, okay, not big. You're not going to knock it flying, just little quick taps like this. Okay, and you'll find that you'll get the knack actually quite quickly. Now in many cases we're trimming with it upside down, aren't we, like that? So you can put a finger there, you see, and then you just give it little quick taps. This piece is actually a little bit irregular. Let's try it with this empty carton. Okay, so this is kind of light. But you just put a finger there in the middle, and you'd be surprised just by little quick taps like this, you see. Now, if you're not sure whether you're on target, if you've got it in the center, you can hold a stationary object against it like that, and you'll soon see how accurate you are. You see? So I do recommend keep a finger in the middle and just give very little quick taps. Don't think about it. Don't get into your head about it too much. Just little quick taps, and you'll so you don't have to use a pot you've made. You can practice. You can practice on a carton, you see. Now, if I don't have my finger there, it's not quite so easy, but I mean, I can do it. But this is very sensitive because it's very, very light. All right? I find it easier if I put my finger there, just to give it a little bit of downward pressure, you see, and now get it smack on. Now, this is getting to be a bit risky, isn't it? What you must not do is try and do a mental calculation and watch it and think, oh, it's going over there now, so it's coming round now, so I've got to tap it now. I've got to tap it now. Don't do that. Just give it lots of little taps like this, and you'll soon get it, I tell you. Okay, so that's I haven't got a piece that's like leather hard at the minute to demonstrate with you, to show you, but basically you've seen me do this many times. You just wet the rim of the pot like that, not too much, and then just dab the wheel here with a little water like that. Okay, and then you're just going to tap center like this quickly. You're going to get it in center. Once it's in the center, just push it down, okay? And it will grip. It will grip the wheel head. Probably grip the metal wheel head better than the plastic. Okay? Cheers. So, mirror, get yourself a cheapo mirror. You'll find it invaluable, and I recommend better a small mirror, not a great big mirror, not a wardrobe style mirror, because you end up looking at yourself and not the pot if you're not careful. So you just want a small mirror that just keeps the pot in focus, you see. That's all you need to look at. When I did my training in the pottery, we did not use mirrors. But I don't know why my dad didn't suggest using mirrors, but I got onto the idea of using mirrors quite a few years ago now. I can't remember exactly where I picked up. You know, you pick up a tip, don't you, from somebody. And yeah, I love the mirror. It's not like I'm throwing the pot using the mirror the whole time, like looking in the mirror. I just glance at the mirror, just, you know, along the way kind of thing. That's all it is. It's like glancing in the rear view mirror when you're driving your car. You don't look in the rear view mirror the whole time, you just glance at it, you know? So that's what you're going to do. You're just going to glance in that mirror. Now go and get yourself a mirror, do yourself a big favor, okay? Because you can't see the pot properly when you're on top of it like this, throwing. okay? Unless you want to have a big crook in your neck from constantly bending over, it's going to save your back and save your neck. It's got to be a good tip, isn't it? All right, there's that, and then there's the take your back pins off, and unless you are somebody who's constantly throwing big pieces and you need back pins because you have a bat all the time, you're better off getting rid of them. And you can throw perfectly well off of the wheel head. What's more, it will teach you how to cut and lift off your pot, you see. A lot of people don't know how to lift a pot off the wheel. They have to have these crutches, you know, these sort of like square inserts that they have, and they've got to lever them out, and they've got to, because they don't touch the pot. Get your hands on the pot, clean it off, and lift it off. It's so much simpler and quicker. Sorry, I don't mean to be emphatic, but you know. All right, so that's the t-shirt, the mirror, the bat pins, and I showed you how to tap center. Go away, practice. All right, go away and practice it. You can do that. And I'll tell you, there's no secret formula. Just do what I just showed you, and before long you will get it. The other thing I wanted to show you was a health tip, and that is I'm drinking tea, and I highly recommend moringa leaf for all your aches and pains and backache and arthritis. It will really, really help you. It's very, very anti-inflammatory. You know, some of us potters, we're getting on a bit, aren't we? We're a little bit creaky in the joints, you know what I mean? The lubrication is not quite what it once was. So do yourself a favor. Most sicknesses and illnesses are due to inflammation in the body. What you should do is aim to reduce the inflammation, and the foods and things that you consume on a regular basis that cause inflammation in your body. Moringa is a wonderful anti-inflammatory. It will really help. It's especially good for arthritical joint issues. Okay, I highly recommend it. Okay, folks, I think that's it. Time to eat a banana. That's another good health tip, isn't it? Get your potassium. A lot of good things in a banana, you know. If you eat a banana, I'll tell you what, you feel good afterwards if you notice. It raises your blood sugar a little bit, but also gives you some electrolytes and potassium. About 300 milligrams of potassium in a banana. Okay, folks, that's it. Hey, thanks for your time. Practice these things, okay? If you're interested in the t-shirt, go to my website. Other than that, I should say we have a workshop here this weekend. Tomorrow, that is. I only have 2 people. So if there's a last minuter out there, somebody who's got nothing better to do this weekend, come over here and join us on a workshop. We start at 10 o'clock, just show up, okay? Keep practicing workshop. We'll make pots, listen to music, make good conversation. What could be better than that? Hey, keep practicing and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.